Okay, guys, so we are now back with the Vivo T4 Ultra. This is the part 2 of the gaming test of this phone. And in this part, I will be testing a very heavy game which is Wuthering Waves. Now, this is the second game that I get a lot of requests from people who actually played this game because this game stresses out the device a lot more than Genshin Impact. So let's just get over the conditions quickly. Scene FPS meter, as you can see, is enabled and running well. Apart from this, you have the, yeah, as you can see, it is running. Apart from this, the battery temperature, let's get it over quickly. 36.2 degrees Celsius should be fine. And thirdly, as we go into the settings, you can see the 8 it is the 8 GB RAM to 56 GB variant of this device. The storage type is UFS 3.1, not 4.0, so that is a bummer. Second bummer, the thin chassis, which means cooling system is lower than the other gaming centric devices. So same as scenario as before. I will play for 15 minutes. I will show the settings before I play. So let's get started. Okay, so now we are in the game. Let it load. Yes. Now let me show you the settings. I have already configured it beforehand. No, I won't. Okay. Now let's see. All the settings, as you can see, are on the highest possible options, one after the other. Auto FPS, as you can see, is turned off, which is the critical thing because this game tends to drop the FPS as soon as the temperature goes high. So by disabling that setting, we will be able to see if the throttling actually happens and the phone drops the frame rates. So let's begin. I will start the FPS meter now. We will do 15 minutes, same as before.
Now begins the night story.
Same conditions as before. Fan is a very far side of the room. Apart from that, there is no cooling here. Now let's go to the next round.
Nice pick.
As you can see in these harsh conditions without any proper cooling, it has already started throttling a bit to 44-45 degrees Celsius, 44-45 FPS. But the other day I was testing it in a cooler environment, and I will show those FPS stats later at the end as well. But for now, let's continue with this scene.
Yotan and I will ensure you. Hopefully this helps. Appear I sense it. Doesn't hurt. I'm okay. Sounds come forth. And has come. Sentinel protected. Silence. Together we stand. Just so you know, while I charge little. Go get him! Frozen volcano. A change of perception. Don't let your jaw drop yet. Capture the spot. Stay behind me. Like frigid death.
Okay, so now these 4 tests are done. We still have about half the time remaining, so let's just go out in the open world in the game and fight some monsters there. That will be even heavier than these choreographed areas, which are usually better optimized. So let's pick this area, because if I travel from here, there will be a lot of monsters. Yeah, as you can see, there they are.
Incoming. Beware. Let the winds roar. Be gone. Quiver.
Now let's go to another region. This region also has a lot of monsters. Let's go here. As you can see, one is right here.
I stand
I
ready.
didn't even have to go
Any
ahead.
blade. Tempest. Let me be your blade. Stay alert. Speeding up. Leave it to me. Quiver. Storm. Here I command. Against the winds. Speeding up. Evil be gone. Leave it to me. She lasts evermore. Incoming. Beware. Shape the shapeless. Banish all vice. Incoming. Beware. Endless reverberation. Let me be your blade. Be gone. I stand. Universe in my psyche. Let me be your blade. Let the wind roar. Banish all vice.
I think the recording will end anytime now, so let's just roam around and check the FPS.
Speeding up.
Oh, so I'm already at the last. Wait. Oh, wait, I'm already at the last teleport point where I went to that. As you can see, the screen, the FPS recording is finally ended. So we'll just go and check the FPS meter that came up. So first of all, the temperature. The temperature I was getting very hot, and as you can see, it is almost 48 degrees battery temperature. However, I would say that given the how much it got heat up, yeah, it did start to throttle the performance a lot more. But let me show you one thing. Actually, the room I am sitting in, it is very hot and humid. There is no fan directly above me. The fan is just in the background. So barely any air reaches here. So what I'll do is I actually took another test of this game, same level, same gameplay, same monsters, same path that I took. Everything I had taken the same. So what I did was I took that FPS stat yesterday in a cooler environment which had fan and AC, and I took this stat which is today. As you can see, it throttled a lot. In the test we did just now, it throttled a lot. So it went from 60 fps to 45 fps and then stayed at a constant 30 fps despite the auto fps feature being disabled in settings. This is the one which we did right now, but let me show you the one yesterday where I had played in a room with a fan, sitting directly under a fan, and in an AC room. So let's see that. This is the stat when I sat in a fan and an AC. As you can see, today is 21st of June. I had recorded it yesterday at 20th June or in the morning, which was cooler. Also, it was in a fan room. So as you can see, here the FPS stability is maintained much better. So my conclusion with this phone is I will be testing BGMI later. But my conclusion with this phone is that you really need a cool room or an AC room to play games accordingly, because this phone, due to the thinner body, can get very hot very quickly. And if you do not have any cooling in the environment, like I don't have, then it will definitely throttle a lot. This is not what I saw with the iQOO Neo 10 as well. In the iQOO Neo 10, let me just bring up that device. Wait, let me just bring up that device. So this is the iQOO Neo 10 here. So as you can see, the device is, this device has a larger cooling chamber. It does not have a glass back, which is a bad thing for thermals. So this phone has a better cooling system, and it also runs cooler in these conditions in which I test these heavy games. I will be posting the gameplay reviews, the BGMI, Genshin Impact, and Wuthering Waves of these soon, so you will see the difference. But I will say that if you want to play heavy games, iQOO is still a better option because it can run the games well even in not so cool environments. But for this T4 Ultra, yes, you can play games. Yes, you can play them well because the chipset is potent, but you will have to play in a very cool environment. So that is the thing. Besides, it's already very hot in Delhi these days. So yeah, if you want to do gaming, iQOO. If you want good cameras but decent gaming under cooling environment, you can get this Vivo. BGMI, I will post both of these phones soon. Even there is a difference. iQOO is 120 FPS, BGMI supported. This is 90 FPS. But I have decided that for BGMI stressing, I will take the HDR and extreme settings on both the devices. But for first, let's complete this device. BGMI will be coming out soon, so stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching. If you like this, follow my Twitter page, subscribe this channel if you want. But this channel is only for the gaming review of all the devices I get. The actual reviews of the devices, the cameras, display, performance, outside of gaming, I will be doing solely on my Twitter page. So thanks a lot for watching. Goodbye for now.